So when we're looking at managing our teams, we're forming our teams to really encapsulate the dependencies. And there's 3 core principles that we absolutely dogmatically follow. The first one is create teams around products. We've talked about that. Products are obviously the foundation of a product-driven organization. Second to that, we give teams end-to-end responsibility and accountability for the product. That means we have all the knowledge, skill, and ability necessary within that team to deliver the product end-to-end. And I'm just going to flip back here for 1 second. Notice we do the application mapping. Once we've declared the products and we focused on the customer, we sort out how many applications do they need to touch in order to be able to deliver that product. That is part of managing our technical dependencies. So we start to move people around so that that team is truly as self-contained as it can be. Second to that, again, agile culture and practices require the specific kind of team formation strategy in order to be effective. And part of that, as we all know, is co-location. So one of our principles in a product-driven organization is that team must be co-located. So when we're co-locating teams and we're making sure that that product team is completely intact, not just in terms of the skills that we need to deliver the product end to end, but also, again, intact in the same location, not working virtually, oftentimes we're moving roles between geographies. So it's not uncommon. We try not to move human beings unless they choose to, but moving roles between geographies. We also make sure that if we've gone to all of this trouble to co-locate the team, that they have collaboration space. It doesn't make a lot of sense to go to all that trouble to co-locate the team when they're working in cube farms, so making sure that we have the right space. Last but not least, probably minor note, we also make sure that the product owner is situated with the team in region. So they don't have to be co-located, but they absolutely must be in region as well. So when we're talking about forming the teams, how you manage those dependencies matter. So moving to a product-driven organization to truly yield the business outcomes that Agile is promising requires very strategically forming your teams to really encapsulate those dependencies. For the dependencies that we cannot encapsulate, we're going to orchestrate them. The thing with dependencies and forming teams around products is if you don't manage them, once you start looking at the technical debt that large enterprises have, you start looking at the defects, you start looking at tight coupling as well as low cohesion, the coordination costs will absolutely kill you.